Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another Gaming on Caffeine live stream. It's been a while. I feel like I say that every single time we start a stream, but it has indeed been a while. Flippin' egg. How you doing, everybody? We're gonna play some Slay the Spire. This is a fairly new game. And by that I mean it's a few months old at this point, but I've only just recently found out about it, and so I figured that I'd stream it a little bit because it's what I've been playing off stream. I was gonna I was at my desk thinking, I'm just gonna play some Slay the Spire. Might as well stream it. Might as well see what people think. I quite like it. It's reviewed well on Steam. People seem to like it. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. And so for those who are unfamiliar with what this game is, this is a roguelike deck building card game slash dungeon runner slash good game that I quite like. And to show you what it is, I'm just gonna go ahead and abandon my previous run. I click again to confirm I abandon it. Also, thank you very much to Snowbo for subscribing. Welcome. 5 months in a row. That's madness. 6 months in a row. Sorry, ignore that. Welcome back. Jeez, thank you for the spot as well. Flipping heck. That's crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And the way the game works is you can pick from right now from 2 characters. It is in early access. And so there are still things missing. There's going to be a 3rd character, I guess, at some point in the future before the game is fully released. But we're going to play as the Ironclad, who starts with 80 HP, 99 gold. The remaining soldier of the Ironclad sold his soul to harness demonic energies. And he starts with the Burning Blood Relic, which means at the end of combat he heals for 6 HP. We'll go ahead and embark. And we start here with the first level in front of this massive giant whale with 3 eyes and some holes in his head, who says, "Greetings. At least confront the first boss." Okay, sure. And so this is what the game looks like. This is the first level of the game, and it's every level of the game. There are 3 levels in total. And the idea is that you start at the bottom, you pick your starting location, and then you move from room to room or floor to floor, and you either fight enemies, you encounter boss enemies, which are these guys. These are like mini bosses that we can fight on the way through, all the way up to the big boss at the top. There are campfires we can stop at. There are shops we can stop at. There are question marks that can have random stuff inside of them. And, this is kind of like the choose your own adventure style aspect of it. There are some pathways here that are quite linear. For example, if I was to choose this one, we don't have much options. We can't really choose until we get to here. So all of this path is kind of laid out for us. Whereas over here on the left side, we can pick and choose where we want to go, especially like this one here. We can make a few choices early on as to where we would like to go. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. I'm going to go ahead and probably choose this side. And I'm probably going to go something like here. Question marks usually are quite good. You do want to fight these mini bosses. Even though they are harder, they guarantee you a relic. And relics are kind of what take this game over the edge almost, and they give your kind of deck, I guess, a real fighting chance, because the game does get quite hard quite quick if you don't have some overpowered relics to kind of take you over the top. And so we're going to jump in with this one just so you can see what's going on here. And so this is our first battle. I'm Isaac the Ironclad, and essentially it's a card game, but it's PvE, and unlike games like Hearthstone or Magic, you spend your mana to play actions that your character takes, as opposed to playing like monsters or spells or anything like that. And so here we know that next turn, both of these enemies are going to attack. One of them is going to attack for 7. The other one is going to attack for 5. And so we're going to take 12 damage in total. We could attack here, but I think it's going to make more sense for us to block 3 times, giving us 15 block, more than enough block to not take any damage from these guys. You get the idea. One of these guys does have the strategic buff, which means the enemy... Oh no, that's what he's doing this turn. I'm not quite sure why we got a wound. Wounds are bad cards that can be placed into your deck. We've been given this wound here, which is unplayable. So, also, one thing I didn't mention, we start with 10 cards in our deck. We start with 5 strikes, 4 defense, and 1 bash. And unlike, again, in other card games, when you run through your deck then shuffles back in on itself. And so you'll see there we discarded 6 cards, but as soon as we draw again, the discard pile gets shuffled back into the draw pile for us to then kind of go again, right? And so here, this guy's going to attack. Not much we can do about it because we don't have any blocks, but we do have bash here, and so we can, in fact, kill him. We also apply the vulnerable debuff, and so this guy now takes 50% more damage from attacks. And so if we were to attack him again, he'd take 9 damage. It's a bit overkill. He only has 3 HP, but at the same time, I'm going to do it just to make sure we don't lose any HP on our turn. This guy is going to give us a negative debuff, probably weak, I would assume. Yeah, he's weakened us. And so now on our turns, at least for the next turn, we deal 25% less damage. Can we kill him? No, we can deal 12 damage total. He's going to attack for 10. And so we should probably block for 10 and attack and move on to the next turn when we don't have this weakness debuff. Isaac, the attack was weaker, but with a negative effect. Oh, I see. So somebody on the first turn used a weaker attack, but that attack also inflicted the wound. I see. Okay, so once again, we can't play the wound. It just sits there. This one's a fairly, tame wound. It doesn't really do anything against us, but there are some wounds that can get quite bad. You can't play them, and they deal damage to you, or they take cards out of your deck, or all kinds of different stuff. But for now, we might as well attack as much as we possibly can. We don't need to defend. We could do, but there's really no point in it. So he has applied us with weakness again. Can we kill him here? We're going to deal 6 damage with Bash. Once we've dealt damage with Bash, that's going to leave him with 10 HP, but he is vulnerable, which means we'll do 6 damage. Nah, we can't kill him. And so again, we're just going to play this one out. It's a bit of a slow first room. Please play it. There we go. A bit of a slow first room, but at the same time, we should have this guy. But it doesn't really matter if we take too much damage as well. The first relic that we do have is called Burning Blood, which means at the end of combat, we heal for 6 HP. And the end of combat means at the end of every room that we fight in. And so as soon as we leave this, we will heal for 6 HP. So again, doesn't really matter if we take a bit of damage, but we do now have what it takes to finish this guy off. And that is a very basic room in Slay the Spire. So we got 10 gold. We got an energy potion. Potions are stored at the top here. You can use those in combat to gain 2 energy. Energy is the mana of this game. If you ever played anything like Hearthstone, that's what you use to play cards. You probably got the idea when I was playing just there. And now we get to choose a card to add to our deck. We can choose Disarm, Rupture, or Clash. Clash can only be played if every other card in your hand is an attack. And so there are attack, skills, and powers. I'll get into powers and skills in a bit. Someone is knocking at my door, guys. I will be right back, professional streamer as I am. Anyway, so I don't think Clash is particularly good here. It's unlikely that we're going to have a hand that is full of attack cards. Power cards are pretty good. These cards are cards that you play down, and then the effect is active for the rest of that room. And so this one, whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. And so if we were to play a card that was like take 1 damage, draw 1 card, having played this card earlier in the game would allow us to then gain 1 strength from that. Strength allows us to do more attack damage. Pretty nice card. Probably not going to take it because it is quite dependent on us having specific cards that then require us to lose HP, right? And then finally we've got Disarm. Enemy loses 2 strength, exhaust. Also not a card that I love. Having enemies lose strength is pretty good on boss fights usually, and it can be useful on harder enemies. I will take this just because I want to get a few more cards going. And then we'll move on to this room and see what this guy has to say. Battle start. All right. So no point really disarming him. Actually, I don't know though. I won't disarm him just yet, even though it makes no difference. He's not going to attack us, so we can just go ahead and attack him 3 times this turn, which is nice. I think this guy is going to buff himself. My power is unmatched. I love the font. So this guy now has Ritual. At the end of each turn, gain 3 strength. And so this could actually come in quite useful here. He is going to attack. We can deal 8 damage with Vulnerable and then an additional 9 with Strike, which isn't going to kill him. And so I think we should defend for 1. I'm fine taking the 1 damage there, so I will go ahead and bash just to give him that Vulnerable for next turn. Again, we do heal up for 6, and so it's not really too big of a deal unless we go down below 76. And even at that point, it's not necessarily too bad. So, again, we can't quite kill him here. You know, the max we can do is, what, 17? And so I think we're just going to defend, strike. Like half an hour ago, I had an awesome run with the Warrior with Bites. Evolve Wound combo, 105 max HP due to feed, Barricade, and Body Slam. I've probably played only about 3, I probably played about 5 runs of this, and I've won 1 of them, and it's fun. I like the game. I can't quite remember now. I was going to talk about the run that I had, but it was like 3 days ago, and I've completely forgotten how I won. But let's disarm this guy. Takes it down to 10. Still not particularly high, but it does allow us to defend here, which is quite nice. We do want to kill this guy sooner rather than later because he is getting stronger every turn. And so the longer we leave him, the more damage he's going to do. I would like to get Bash again because Bash does almost give us the kill. Like, that's going to give us, what, 8 plus 9? It's going to give us 17 damage, which almost kills him, but doesn't quite kill him. We could pop our energy potion. And although it's not a great enemy to do it against, I am going to do it. Get rid of that guy. My powers were matched. That's right. I didn't want to take 13 damage. That's quite a lot of damage to take. We got a block potion. And now we've got Intimidate, Twin Strike, or Combust. Apply 1 week to all enemies. Exhaust. Exhaust, by the way, means that the card doesn't go into your discard pile. It's destroyed for that room. And so, unlike other cards, when you play them, they go into the discard pile. And then when you run out of cards to draw, your discard pile is then shuffled back into your deck. With the exhaust cards, they are just gone, and so you can only play them once per room, if that makes sense. Weak's quite good. It means they take 25% more damage, which is always nice. Deal 5 damage twice is also not bad. And then finally, Combust. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 4 damage to all enemies. I did take this before, because again, like, so long as a run doesn't last more than 6 turns with the Ironclad, this is not too bad. And so I think I might take that. Intimidate's good because it's free. And also, Twin Strike. Twin Strike's good. It's definitely better than Strike, which is usually the case. Like, Strike and Defend are the worst cards in the game, by far. Grabass says, is this a stream? And also, hey, welcome. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. Much appreciated. Middle one, yeah, I think I will take Twin Strike here. As much as I would kind of like to take the power. And then we'll go hit up a question mark room and see what this is about. As you come to the dead end and begin to turn around, the wall slams down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. And so now we can either remove a card from our deck, transform a card in our deck, or upgrade a card in our deck. And I think I'm going to remove a card in my deck, just simply because I kind of want to get rid of a Strike. That might seem like an odd decision early in the game, but you get a lot of cards in this game, and if your deck gets too big, trying to get to those good cards that you've got becomes a lot harder when you just keep drawing strikes that you don't want, right? And so having a smaller deck is quite crucial in this game, especially when your deck kind of cycles through over and over and over again. And Strike is not a very good card, and also it costs quite a bit of money to remove a card if you go to like a shop. Also, Mr. Ninja 93, thank you very much for the subscription. Where's the double sound riot? I actually fixed the double sound. I figured it out. I had the like Streamlabs overlay in 2 scenes, and so it was like loaded up twice and playing twice. I fixed it, quote unquote fixed it. I know some people liked it, but I got rid of it. And so we'll go to we could go to a shop here and maybe buy another card or buy a relic maybe, but I'll go to the question mark because we don't have another shop on this floor, but I think that's fine. I think the question mark is going to give us more stuff here. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel the goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice some gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see are missing coins combined with the gold from unfortunate adventures mixed together in the puddle. So we can either so we've lost gold, we've fallen in goop and lost gold. We can either like take the loss and just leave, or we can lose 11 HP and gain 75 gold. I'm gonna do it. 11 HP is not too much. It is like 10% of our HP, which is not great, just more than that, but at the same time it's fine. We do heal 6 every turn, and so again, as long as we don't take damage, we should be fine. So this guy is going to attack for 12. We are going to take some damage here, but that's fine. Here. Also, let me know how the sound level is. Is the game loud enough, or is it okay? Disarm. See, I don't know if you can go into negative strength. It says lose 2 strength, so I don't think that counts. But I did see another card that I think allowed you to take enemies into negative strength, which I think is a lot better than this maybe. Gonna deal 7. I will block for all of it, even though we'd only lose 2. Seems a bit excessive, but we'll end there. I kind of wish there were seeds in this run so people could play and share the same awesome run. That would be cool, actually. Is there not a way to do that? That could be interesting. So again, as much as I want to play Bash and get that vulnerable effect onto my guy here, we are weak though, so I guess wouldn't have helped too much. You can go negative. Can you go negative with disarm though? Because this one says lose 2 strength. I'll try it when we go again. 7 damage. We cannot kill him here. That would only be 12. So we'll just strike. But as you can see here, we keep drawing strikes and defends, which are not bad cards, but they're not the good cards that we kind of want to have, right? So disarm. Let me try this. Oh yeah, no, he does go negative. So now he's down to 5, which allows us to do that. And then this. Didn't really save as much because we could have. I know we couldn't have, could we? We couldn't have played a defend, but yeah, that worked out. Oh yeah, and it lasts for the entirety of combat. That is really good. So now he's just 2 weaker every single turn, which is kind of great. Again, it would be quicker if we could actually get that bash out, but we'll play the long game. We'll make sure we don't take any damage here or any more damage than we've already taken. We might be able to kill him this turn. We definitely can. And let's see about adding a new card to our collection. 18 gold. And then Cleave, Twin Strike, or Flex. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Quite nice. Flex, though, is really good. I'm probably not going to take another Twin Strike, but gain 2 strength at the end of your turn, lose 2 strength. It's a temporary strength that only lasts for the turn, but I think it's too good to pass up. It's free. It makes all of our damage more powerful. I'm going to take it. So how does strength and weakness affect attack? So strength, I believe, adds 1 to the attack. I don't know if it's a multiplier or not. I'm not quite sure. I haven't played enough of the game to get a grip of it yet, but I'm going to go fight this elite here because elites do drop relics, which I mentioned before. We haven't got onto the relic apart from our starting one yet, but they're always nice to have. So these guys do have the artifact buff, which means they can negate the first debuff you apply to them. And so, for example, if I tried to apply weakness to these guys, or sorry, vulnerability to these guys, they would not get it on the first try. I'd have to do it twice. I am going to defend here because they're going to attack for 24, which is a little excessive. I'm also going to drink my push in there to take as little damage as possible. Will this game just be played on stream, or are you planning on making a YouTube series of it? I'm not quite sure. I did think about playing it on YouTube because I really enjoy the game. But it really depends on what people like about it, or if people like it, I should say. I definitely enjoy playing it. So I think here, as much as I would like to bash and flex, I think we've got to disarm one of the guys who's attacking. Guess we should go for this guy because this guy's weaker. This guy's probably going to live longer. That didn't do anything because he doesn't take debuffs, but that's fine. We've got him whittled down. We can, debuff him later, and then we'll just block. Again, we're going to take 6 here. It's going to hurt, but that'll be fine. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that well enough, but weakness means that you do 25% less damage, and then strength means that you, I think, do 1 extra damage per strength that you have, I believe. These guys also do dazes, which is not great. Dazes are ethereal and unplayable, which means I believe they disappear at the end of the turn. So even if you don't play them, if this card is in your hand at the end of your turn, it is exhausted. Yeah, so at the end of the turn, it doesn't go back into the deck, which is nice. But at the same time, it does take up space that we could have used for other cards here. And so this turn is really kind of set in stone for us. We only had 3 cards and 3 mana, so not much we could do. Strength just means +1 point for every one you have, and weakness is a 0.75 multiplier, so 25% less. Okay, cool. I wasn't quite sure on strength, because some enemies seem to spiral out of control with strength, but I guess they just have large attacks to begin with. Oh, they're dealing so much damage to us. I think here, I don't know, the best play, I'm thinking we could probably take one of them out. If we flex, bash, that should deal 10 damage, and then we can deal an additional, 9? No, we can deal additional 8 with the strength, but then also 50% extra with vulnerable. So 12 plus 10, 22? Yeah, I think that's going to be the best way to play it here. We could defend twice and get 10 block, but then we're still going to take 14 damage. We are going to take 16 doing it this other way, but it does, prevent us from taking so much damage in the future. And so I think I'm just going to get rid of this guy. Also, hey, Skull Crusher, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. Okay. All right. So these guys are attacking, which is nice. And so I think the optimal play here is to bash and then twin strike. The bash didn't affect him, of course, because he has the artifact. Might have been a misplay there. Might have been better for us to go for the guy who we could do more damage to. But at the same time, now they're both in the same boat. 16 again. I don't like it. I think I'm going to have to do this, this, and this. We could play this, but again, makes no difference. We're going to take 1 damage. Not too big of a deal. And then we can deal 12. I hate having these dazed cards. They are the worst, but I think we should just work on killing this guy. We're going to take 8, which is going to take us real low on HP. Thankfully, I think there is a... Yeah, we got a campfire after this that we have to go to. And so if needs be, you can rest at a campfire and regenerate some HP. Also, congrats to Skullcrusher on buying a new car. Nice. What card you get? We can... Yeah, we can kill this guy, which is good. And then there's no need to defend or flex. This looks like a bad run. We should be fine. It's not the greatest start in the world. We can't kill this guy just yet, so we'll do that. It's definitely not the best start, being on less than half HP, but we can bring this back. We can bring this back. These sentries are rather annoying as far as enemies go. And these days, they just get out of hand way too fast. Okay. He is done for? Yeah, he's done. He's done. Okay. We're back up to 38, not too bad. We got 25 gold, and we got our first new relic. We got the Oddly Smooth Stone. At the end of each combat, gain 1 dexterity. Dexterity improves block gain from cards. And so, every single turn that we... Oh no, at the start of each combat, we gain 1 dexterity. And so basically, our block cards are better, is what that means. And so we get a new card, Inflame, gain 2 strength. This is good because we get that 2 strength permanently, and so we're just permanently better throughout that whole room. Whereas the other card that we've got, which is Flex, gives us 2 strength, but then takes it away at the end of the turn. But at the same time, Flex is free, Inflame is not. Armament is quite good, gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. And then Shrug It Off, I think, is probably what I'm going to take. Gain 8 block, draw a card. Yeah, I think I'll take that. The strength will be nice. And so at a fire here, you can either choose to rest, which will heal 30% of your max HP, so we'll get 24. Or we can smith, we can upgrade a card in our deck. I'm going to heal just because we are quite low on HP at this point. But now we're back up and we're ready to go again. And I think we might as well go to the question mark room. So you can get combat sometimes in the question mark room. We're going to take 12 damage here. And you'll notice that our block cards now do more blocking because of the stone that we got there. We got 1 dexterity. So, 12 damage. We could play... Yeah, I think it's going to be defend, twin strike. Might as well attack the one who's more powerful. They do have Spore Cloud. On death, applies vulnerable to you for 2 turns. So we kind of want to kill these guys kind of at the same time. Because if we kill one of them before the other, then we're going to start taking more damage than we need to. Do I want to disarm here? I think I will. Disarm, block, strike. I know I just said we should take them down simultaneously and then start to focus this guy. But this guy is growing. And so he's going to attack a lot more than this guy is next turn. So if we just finish this guy off, which we can do with a flex and a strike. We can't do it with a flex and a strike. Oh, we can do it with a flex and a bash, though. Which is a shame. I really want to get bash off on this guy, but we'll just do it normally. Strike him. So we do have vulnerable now, which means if this guy attacks, he is going to deal quite a bit of damage. I think we should be able to, yeah, finish this guy off in this turn, though. So, all's good. It's nice to face a normal room after you've beaten one of the elites. Gold, a dexterity bonus, so our dexterity can get even higher, and we can get even more block, which is nice. And then choose a card. Uppercut, deal 13 damage, apply 1 weak, apply 1 vulnerable. Pretty good, but at 2 mana, it is quite expensive, or 2 energy is what I think they call it in this game. Spot Weakness is quite a nice card. If an enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. So every time the enemy is going to attack, you can get even stronger. which is quite nice. And again, the strength there is permanent. It's not temporary like with Flex. Eventually, I'll get used to the card names. And then Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand and gain 5 block for each. Again, Exhaust gets rid of them permanently. So this is very good if you're going to have a short fight, but in longer fights, not great. I'm going to take Spot Weakness. And our first chest room. We got the Anchor and some gold. Start each combat with 10 block. Actually, quite nice. And so that means that now I do want to fight either this guy or this guy. I'm a sucker for the question marks. I think I'm going to take 4 question mark rooms in a row here. They can be good, they can be bad, but I like this. Look at this, 5 enemies, what the heck? All right, so 15 attack there. I don't love that. I think I'm going to have to block it all. We are going to get debuffed. These guys are all very weak, but at the same time, oh no, we should, I'm an idiot. I forgot we start combat with 10 block. I could have attacked there. Uppercut is only worth it if you upgrade it. I'm guessing upgrading it brings its energy cost down to 1, right? Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. We're definitely going to flex. I think we're definitely going to defend, and then kill this guy. Yeah. We are going to take some damage here, albeit not much. They're all quite weak. Alright, so I think here a Spot Weakness is definitely in order. It's going to bump our strength up, making everything deal more damage. And then I think, yeah, we just kill both these guys. And by kill both these guys, I mean don't kill either of them. You know, my brain just completely lost it there. That is damage we should not have taken. And then more weakness there. Okay. As much as I would like to disarm, I think we just defend. It's 5, 12, 5, 10, 16. Yeah, I think we just defend. Wait until they don't attack us. All right. So, we can now nicely kill some of these guys. Flex just makes sense. It's free. There's no reason not to flex. We could and probably should, although, no, we can kill both these guys, so there's no need to shrug it off here. Although, yeah, no, I don't think there's any reason to shrug it off. I think we just deal like damage. It is overkill, but deal 7 damage twice to this guy, and then there's no need to shrug it off. I was thinking maybe we could use it to try and get Spot Weakness out, but we wouldn't have enough mana, and so didn't really make sense. We're being weakened even more, but that's fine. Gonna heal up to 60 after the game's done, so that's okay as well. Let us defend. That's gonna cancel out both these attacks, and then I guess we might as well, no, might as well kill one, right? All right, we've got this. We've got this. Hopefully the other question mark rooms are not quite so combat focused. Do we get a card for this? We do. We also get an elixir. Exhaust all status and curse cards from your hand. Not bad, not bad. So Anger, deal 4 damage. Place a copy of this card into your discard pile. An interesting card. It's free and it deals 4 damage, but it also fills up your deck quite quickly, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because it means you keep getting free cards to play, but at the same time, like we mentioned before, it's only 4 damage, and so as you play it more and more, you get more and more copies of it in your deck, at least for that room, and so you do end up with a deck that's very thick that maybe you don't necessarily want. Deal 6 damage, deals an additional 2 damage for all of your cards containing strike. We've got quite a few of those. And then Warcry, draw 2 cards, place a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. So this allows us to essentially draw a card and then specify the next card we're going to draw. I think I'm going to take Anger. Perfected Strike is, I think, too expensive at 2 mana. I'm quite adverse to taking ones that cost 2. Warcry, I don't think I want. I'm going to take anger. And we'll move on to the question mark. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there's more inside. Remove a card from your deck, lose 7 HP, or leave. So we can't do this one. Requires cards with 10 damage or more. So we don't have that. I think I will do this. Someone once told you that someone once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel and pray, you begin to feel lightheaded. You wake up sometime later feeling strangely fleet of foot. Okay, let's remove, I think, a block, a defend. Do I want to remove defend? Kind of want to remove anger. I've taken it, but I'll remove a defend. Again, might seem silly right now, but I think in the long run this might work out. Well, anger is never the answer. So this question mark room is a shop. And so you'll see here, to remove a card, it normally costs 75 gold, which is quite expensive. There are quite a few cards we can take here. Blue cards are usually better than grey cards, and yellow cards, I believe, are the best. They're kind of the legendary of the game. But I think we're probably going to take a, what are they called now? A relic here. So we've got the toolbox. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. Really good. Or Omamori? Negate the next 2 curses you obtain. I think, as expensive as it is, I think I've got to take Ginger. I'm looking at the cards around here. Draw 3 cards, exhaust. Add a random colorless card to your hand, exhaust. This one's on sale. Deal 9 damage. Place a card from your discard pile onto the top of your draw pile. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Ginger. I know you can skip cards if you don't like them. So if you get to the end of a combat and you don't want to take a card, you can choose not to take any. But usually I just, at least at the start of the game, I usually take quite a few. So gold, and then bronze scales. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. Quite nice to have. I'm not going to skip relic. I'm going to take that and proceed. All right, so second elite fight here. We are somewhat low on HP, but there is only one of them this time, and so it should be hopefully a bit easier to defend against this guy. So we'll bash, not bash. Yeah, we'll bash. We'll then do anger, which deals more damage, and strike. Nice. Get him weakened, nice and early. Roar. This guy's enraged. Whenever I play a skill, he's going to gain 2 strength, which I do not like. Not one bit. But I think I'm going to have to do it. So strength makes him stronger. I'm going to shrug it off, which is going to make him even stronger. And then we'll attack. Yeah. And then we got this guy. This guy's going to be so much easier than the first guy that we fought. The first elite, that is. 27. Ah! That's so much. Do I want to disarm, defend? Or do I want to spot? I don't want to spot weakness, I don't think. I think I want to disarm to bring him down. But that did nothing because I'm an idiot because it goes up and down. Ah! That's so much. He gains 2 strength every time that we... I'm going to bash him. We are going to take 27 damage, which is mad. But if we can get like 3 strikes next turn, I think we can beat him. Yeah, we've got him. So we can just... this and this. That was a painful hit, which I don't like. But it's fine. So 33 gold. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Again, a good relic. We're getting some good relics here. I like it. Searing Blow. Deal 12 damage, can be upgraded any number of times. The upgrade thing we'll get to in the future, but this is quite nice being able to upgrade it infinitely. Armaments we've seen before. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. And then Feed. Deal 10 damage. If this kills a non-minion enemy, gain 3 permanent max HP. I'm going to take Feed because gaining max HP is huge. It means we can go up above 80 multiple times, which is quite nice. Again, as much as I would like to upgrade a card here, I think we've got to rest because now we're going to go fight the big boss. We don't have full HP, and so we're just going to see how this works. The energy potion, that's not... we don't have an energy potion. We've got an exhaust potion, and we've got a dexterity potion. Dexterity might not be a bad idea. Like, I'm going to... I don't want to pop this. I'll pop this when we need it. We don't need it right now. Right now, we've got 10 defense, so we're fine. I do kind of want to... I don't want to feed. See, the thing with feed is you want to use it to kill an enemy, but I don't think we're going to get to the point where we can feed this guy and kill him because it does exhaust. But I think it's going to be better than these just because it deals 10 damage, right? And we're going to play all of these anyway. I have faith. I think we should be able to do this. Remember, you can interrupt his attacks when he goes below 50% HP. Oh, split. When it hits 50% HP or lower, he'll split into 2 smaller slimes. Okay, so when this guy gets to half health, he will split in half. Okay. And also, we don't know what he's doing, but we know he's not attacking. In that case, we shall attack and lower his strength. Slime Crush. I don't like that. Oh, gosh. Draw 1 less card next turn. He's going to deal 33 damage. So we can, but if we get him down to 70, we can stop his attack. Oh, we can't do it. Oh, no, we can. Am I a fool? I'm a fool. We did it. Oh, no, he was vulnerable, of course. I didn't take into account the vulnerability. I only took into account my strength. So we stopped the attack there, but we did manage to create 2 enemies. Not great. None of our enemies are going to attack, so spot weakness is not really useful. I think here all we can really do is just attack one of them and then call it a day, and none of these actually do anything. We could shrug it off to try and get a card, which is flex, which is not useful. We should have done that at the start of the turn, now that I think about it. So this can get, like, I think this can get kind of out of control if you let them all go down on HP too much. That was Bronze Scales. Yeah, that was Bronze Scales going into effect there because we took damage. And so 3 damage was dealt back, which is always nice. Again, no one's attacking, which I do quite like. Do I want to take this guy? 34 is his halfway point. I'll split the damage here. I think they are going to split again, but being able to maybe stop both of them attacking is going to be quite nice. So this guy tried to apply weakness on us, which we can't get because of the ginger. I quite like it. 16. It's high. So we can bring this guy down to less than 34, which means we can get him to halfway. Can we get this guy down to less than 34 as well? If we bash, that's going to take him down to 45. And then if we strike after that, it's going to take away another 9, taking him to, what, 36? Which is not quite enough, because we need him at 34. So I think we're going to take our dexterity potion. I think we're going to strike. We're going to anger this guy, taking him down below the threshold, so he's not going to attack. Then I think we shrug it off to maybe block some of this. Spot weakness is good. I think we might spot weakness and defend. Defense is going to take us up to 14. It's not quite 16, but it does mean we're going to block most of this. This guy is going to split down into 2 more slimes now, though, which is going to mean even more attacks. But I think so far we're doing okay on HP. Alright, so I think you've always got to start with flex. We can bring this guy down now, and I think we should. 20 damage, a further 11. Defending's not necessary, but why not? Okay, we're down to 4 slimes. But we can, yeah, this is fine. Everyone takes damage when I take damage. That's a lot. That's 26 damage right there. Again, we can deal more damage to them by interfering and taking them down below, what, 17? I think the game always rounds up when it comes to halves. And so it's almost certainly worth us taking this guy down. Oh, this guy doesn't have the, damn. These guys don't have the split. But yeah, I think that's our best player there. We're still going to take quite a bit of damage, unfortunately. You got this, Isaac? Thanks. I'm glad someone's got faith. I think we do have this. I think we're going to successfully, hopefully, move on to the next floor. The wounds are not great, but these guys taking damage is great. So bash can instantly kill that guy, but we don't need to bash. Do we need to bash? Yeah, we need to bash. Because this guy... Yeah, we'll bash this guy. And then we'll anger, strike, maybe? What we got here? 7. We got 18. Yeah, I'll kill this guy. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's fine. I've got to keep an eye on that mana. I forgot bash costs 2 mana. We got this, though. No one's... I think we can get both of these guys next turn. And they're not attacking. Yeah, we got this. We got this. We got this. And you do regen to full HP when you start the next floor. And so we got an achievement. I beat the slime boss. I don't know if you saw that on stream there. Let us see. So we got Reaper. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. Heal for unblocked damage dealt. Pretty good. Pretty good. Because that means that if you go against like 3 slimes like that, you will deal like 12 damage and then you'll get 12 heal, which is quite nice. Demon Form is also really good. At the start of each turn, gain 2 strength. These are all powers. These 2 last ones here are powers, by the way. The first one starts. So every turn after we play it, we gain 2 strength, but it does cost 3, which is quite expensive. And then whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. We don't really have many cards that exhaust, and so getting this power out, I don't really think would be worth it. I think I'm going to go for Reaper here. As much as I like Demon Form's a little expensive, and getting that HP back, I think, is going to be really useful for us. So, when you defeat a boss, one of the 3 bosses, you get to choose a relic of the 3. We can choose Tiny House, obtain 1 potion, gain 30 gold, raise your max HP by 5, and obtain 1 card. So this is just like an overall good thing, I guess. You just get a bunch of new stuff. Lizard Tail, whenever you would die, heal 50% of your max HP instead. Works once. That could be really, really useful. And then Question Card. 1 card. On card reward screens, choose from 4 cards instead of 3. Oh, I think you've got to choose Lizard Tail. Tiny House sounds interesting, but being able to die and then not die is crazy good, in my opinion. All right, level 2, the city. So, let us see here. Again, even though the elites are the reason why we kind of almost died, I would still like to fight as many of them as we possibly can, which I think means 1, 2, 3. So we kind of follow this path down. I think we'll go here, here, here. Yeah, we'll do like that, I think. That does mean we're not going to hit a shop again, although we don't have much gold, and we could find a shop in one of those question mark rooms. So yeah, we'll give this a go. Toffee, you could do the quotes in Discord. You don't have to do them in the Twitch chat, by the way. All right, so this guy's going to give me a powerful negative effect. Still got to bear in mind feed exists, but I think he would just bash. And do we bash and feed? It deals 15 damage as opposed to 9, but I would really like to get that extra 3 HP if possible. Okay. I've tried, it doesn't work. Actually, hang on. It should work. Maybe in the bot commands thing. Okay. He's not attacking again, which is nice. He did give us Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 Dazed into your draw pile. Not great, but not terrible. And I feel like this time we might as well... we could shrug it off. I'm not gonna. Like, we could get an extra card there and maybe attack again, but the Dazed, I feel like, is not worth it. Don't forget the 10 starting block. That is also something I need to remember. So, don't need to heal right now, so that's not necessary. I think we do this to get extra strength. And by extra strength, I mean get rid of his strength? No, yeah, gain strength. Did we gain strength? No? Okay. And then I think Twin Strike, Strike, and Anger? Yeah, we can't defend here, unfortunately. Which means we are going to take some damage. But again, we heal for 6. And we can possibly gain even more HP if we get the feed off. Okay, so let us flex, shrug it off. Reaper's not what I want. We could heal here with Reaper, but he's going to deal 16 damage. Unfortunately, we can't kill him no matter what. And so it might not be a bad idea to heal here. We can heal for 6 and then take... Oh, no, yeah, if we heal for 6... like that. And then he's going to deal 16, which means we're going to take 7. So really, we only lost 1 there, which is not terrible. Yo, what did I miss? You missed the first floor. If you've seen this game before, you missed the first floor of the run. But we're currently on the start of the second floor. And I don't think it's going too badly. I think we've got a pretty good chance of winning here. Should have spotted... oh, no, we can't spot weakness because he's not attacking. So we just do that and end our turn. So I think this guy is toast. He's going to try and apply weakness to us again. But the Ginger coming in with the clutch there, keeping us alive, which is always nice. Twin Strike. He's dead. Reaper can be OP. I healed for 40 on the 3rd floor boss. That's madness. 18 gold, block potion, and then body slam plus deal damage equal to your current block. Not terrible, especially considering we start with 10 block thanks to the anchor. Thunderclap, deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Also quite good. The vulnerable is nice to have. And then Sword Boomerang, deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. I'm not a huge fan of the randomness. And it's only 9 damage. I think I'm going to go with Thunderclap. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Thunderclap. I think our weakness is kind of the rooms where they have multiple enemies. We did get a shop, as I said. So we could take Demon Form here. Demon Form is quite good. We could also take Molten Egg. Upon pickup, choose an upgrade and attack. Not bad. We could remove a card. I don't think it's necessary. Add 2 wounds to your hand, gain 15 block. It's a lot of block for a cheap price, but the 2 wounds are not great. Gain 4 block, but it's free. Deal 4 damage, place a copy of this card in your... We don't want another anger. Drop kick, deal 5 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain an energy and draw a card. I might take drop kick. We do have quite a lot of cards that apply vulnerable. We've just got one from the last card. And so being able to get extra energy and extra card draw is quite nice. Essentially makes this card free, lets us draw another card to replace it, and then also deals 5 damage. Yeah, let's buy a dropkick. And then we'll leave. Okay, so we're heading up this way. That is... it's a lot of enemies to fight in consecutive order, but we do get a campfire after every elite, and so I think we should be fine. Famous last words, right? So these guys are interesting. These guys can fly. And so these guys don't take as much damage. They take 50% of the normal damage that will be dealt. But if you deal 3 attacks in 1 turn, then they get concussed. They get stunned. They fall to the floor. So, again, I would very much like to try and keep feed as long as possible. We don't need to defend here because we do have that 10 starting HP. And so I think we do that. And then we could disarm, but I think we just strike. We do have to do 3 attacks in 1 turn to get them to fall, I think. Not 3 attacks. Yeah, 3 damage in 1 turn. Okay. He's dead, though. Oh, I love that. That is so good. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. I didn't realize it was going to do it multiple times. These guys are just going to... they're going to kill themselves. I love it. So in that case, then, we'll flex. We'll Thunderclap. We will then... I wonder if these guys get all their attacks off before they die, though, or if they just die. I think we'll do this. He's down. He's going to kill himself, I think, after dealing 1 damage. So I'm just going to kill that guy and then let this guy kill himself. Yeah. I'll take the 1 HP. That's great. I love that. I forgot about the scales. Yeah, that is fantastic. The bronze scales. So good. All right. Metallicize. At the end of your turn, gain 3 block. Quite nice. It is a power, so it means once you play it, it happens every turn through that combat. So quite nice to have. Sword Boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. We've had that before. And then armaments we've also had before. I think I might go ahead and skip. Even though Metallicize is... not bad. I don't think we need any of these cards. And so I'm going to skip. All right. So this guy has 20 damage right off the bat. I don't love it. Deal 5 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. Gain energy and draw a card. I think we shrug it off. Was really hoping to get another block card here. Oh no, but we do start with 20. I keep forgetting. We start with 10. So in that case then, let us... There's no need to drop kick here. I think we just twin strike and normal strike. Might have been a better idea to attack this guy, I was thinking, just because we can get rid of this one faster. We are going to get a negative debuff here. Maybe a wound? No, frail. Okay. Strike, Thunderclap, Reaper. Reaper's not bad, but we don't need to heal right now. Not really. We can't defend so much because we are frail. I think we need Thunderclap to get the vulnerable. And then we just strike twice. Not the best, but I think it's fine. The Mystic heals, so you should get rid of him. Oh, of course. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I will try and destroy this man. So, flex, bash, strike, anger. Yeah. We're not getting attacked this turn, so that's fine. This guy is going to get some defense here, going to get some block. He's going to give his friend some block. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely have done this earlier. I might pop my block potion here. Yeah, I think I'm going to, because then we can... we can spot weakness to get more strength. We can flex, we can attack, and we can disarm this guy. Yeah, so let's drink our block potion so we don't take any damage. Let's flex. Let's spot weakness on this guy to get more strength. Let's disarm this guy so that he deals less damage in the future. And then let's strike on you. 16 is quite nice. We're now stronger permanently, which is good. Yeah, I think that was good. I really do like these bronze scales. Dealing 3 damage back is crazy. Okay. I would not like to take 12 damage here, but we can't kill him. And we do only have... So I think we bash you. Thunderclap everybody. It is a little less than strike. Like, strike could deal 9, but this can deal 17. Let's actually think about this. 7, 14. Yeah, let's do this to vulnerable this guy for next turn and also deal a bit of damage to him. And then we can do this to kill you, and then this to deal some more damage here. We are going to take 12, which is not great, but hopefully we can get that back by using... what is it? Feed? No. Reaper. That's the one. Okay, so this guy's going to deal 9 damage to himself this turn. Not really what I'm interested in. So this is quite nice to have. Our enemy is not vulnerable, and so dropkick doesn't really do much. I think we just shrug it off so we can defend some of this. And then, we could block, but I think we do this to get 7 HP back. And then he's going to deal more damage here, but he's also going to attack himself quite a bit. Almost killing himself. He's going to be 1 HP left. Oh, no, he's not. I'm an idiot. I was thinking he's going to deal 18, but he's only going to do 9 to himself. But either way, he is dead, and we do have feet, so we can get some max HP bonus. I like it. Chemokinesis. Lose H3, deal 14 damage. Not bad. 14 damage is a lot of HP. A lot of damage even, and 3 HP is not much. Game 5 block, deal 5 damage. Not bad. Bit of both. Deal 9 damage, place a card from your discard pile to the top of your draw pile. I think I'm going to take Headbutt. Simply because being able to pick a card that we've already used to put back is quite good. For example, being able to make sure that we get like flex every turn is something that could be quite useful. So we do have another flying guy here. I think we should Thunderclap to make everyone vulnerable. Even this guy. You've got some odd maths to do there now, because you got a 50% lower and then 50% more. Is that just normal then? No, it's still less somehow. That's fine. This enemy is going to use a buff. I think we do this and this. Although we could do this. Yeah, no, this makes complete sense, Isaac. You're a fool. Let us do this and this. Yeah, he's dead. Headbutt can be very useful. Cool. I like it. Yeah, I can see how it could be useful. Okay, 13. Don't love it. We can defend for, what, 6? Yeah, again, we don't really have much choice here because we've got enough mana to play everything. We're going to take 7. We're going to fight some elites as well, and I would like to be preferably close to full HP when we fight those elites. Like, that would be very nice. So here, we can bring a card back. What would we bring back? I'm quite tempted to put Flex at the top of the pile, just so we can deal more damage, although... No, we can't get vulnerable this turn, and so we don't need to put Dropkick on. And there's not anything very good at healing us here, so yeah, I think we will Headbutt, bring back Flex for next turn, and then I think I'm just going to do this. Even though it's not great, it gives us extra HP, which I like. Suffer. Please no. We got Hex. So whenever we play non-attack cards, we get Dazed. Okay. 19. I don't love it, but we Flex, we Spot Weakness to make us stronger. We then Bash maybe to make him weaker? Or do we Disarm to make him weaker? Or do we Thunderclap? I want to use all of these. I think we have to Disarm, just so we take less damage. And then, after that, we Thunderclap. We are going to take 16 to the face, which I really don't like, especially on not on a elite room. This is just a standard enemy. Oh, 28, what the heck? How is this guy so powerful? We've got a block. We keep getting dazed as well. I hate it. And we can't... Oh, no, we can kill him. Okay. Ooh. I was going to say we can't quite kill him, but I forgot about my strength. That was horrible. Okay. Perfected Strike. Deals 6 damage. Deals an additional 2 damage for all cards containing Strike. I think I'm just going to skip these. I don't think there's a good card there that I'm after. Although, yeah, again, we can heal up if needs be before we fight the elite. I'd like not to, but if it comes to that, then we can always do that. You might get to use that lizard tail sooner rather than later. Yeah. I think that's crazy powerful, though. Being able to come back to life is very nice. So this guy's on 12 HP. I think Thunderclap's not a bad idea here, because it's going to heal us up quite a bit. No, it's not. I'm thinking of the wrong card, but it's going to give everyone vulnerable. And then we could bring Thunderclap back if we wanted to, but I think what's going to make more sense is just doing this and this. Although, now that I think about it, I think the big guy might bring his small guys back. Don't ever give up. That's quite inspirational, really, right? Yeah, see, we don't know what he's doing. I think he's going to bring his 2 friends back, which annoys me a little bit. Kind of makes me want to keep feed so that I can use it later if needs be. But that does mean we kind of waste this turn. Yeah, watch him run back in. Yeah, oh, I told you. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This is the card I was thinking about. So Flex is an obvious play. I don't want to get attacked here, but I feel like I kind of have to. I think I'm going to shrug it off and then Reaper. That's going to give us quite a bit of healing back, which is nice. We're only going to take 5 damage. We did just heal for, what, 18? Yeah, then he hits hard, if I remember. Ah, yeah, I could see that. This guy going to deal like 30 damage now. Plus 3 strength as well. He got 6 strength. Yeah, that's 36 damage. That's a lot of damage. And we can't really... We can disarm, which I think we should do to bring him down to 30, which is still a lot. And I think we then just bash and anger. We don't have anything we can bring back with headbutt. Yeah, I think we just bash this guy. And anger. Although it might have been better to do it on this guy. I don't know. We are going to take 38 damage now, which is mad. I'm glad he split it into 3 attacks. It doesn't mean he took more damage there, but still, it's horrible. Might as well do this because it's free. And then... The thing is, we can kind of force him to bring these guys back. So I think if we attack this guy and kill him, that means that he's definitely going to bring more guys in after this, I believe. And I think you kind of have to use that to your advantage here. So I think we will spot weakness. That gives us the permanent strength. And then kill this guy and shrug it off, even though we can't do anything with that. Probably shouldn't have used shrug it off, actually, because then we could have drawn that thunderclap next turn. So now he's got a question mark? Yeah. So I think we just play everything here. 10, 11. As much as I don't want to, I want him dead more than I want the extra HP. Because we're real, though. If he gets another big attack in, we are toast. I mean, we do get to come back, which is nice, but I'd rather not have to do that. He's not going to attack, which is quite nice. But can we kill him? That's 20, 30, 42. We can't kill him. And he's going to deal so much damage next turn. We can't kill him, but I think we do have to attack him. I think I'll do... I can't kill one of these guys either, which is real annoying. Yeah, let's do that. Just so that we know we can kill him next turn, so whatever attack he's going to play, he's not going to get off. Because otherwise, if we'd have killed both of these two, then this guy would have, I'm assuming, done an attack that was going to destroy us. These guys are getting more powerful. Yeah, so this guy he needs to die. And then, I think we defend to stop these two. And then we just anger this guy to death. Do these die with him? Oh, they do. Okay. Oh. That made me feel good. Gold. The Vajra. At the start of each combat, gain 1 strength. Nice to have. Strength potion, gain 2 strength. And then a card. Seeing Red, I really quite like. It's basically a free mana when you need it. It costs 1 and gives you 2. Disarm plus. So plus means they're upgraded versions of the normal card. Enemies lose 3 strength. Exhaust. Do we have Disarm? I just minimized the game. Do we have Disarm? We do. So the upgraded version of Disarm is enemies lose 3 strength as opposed to 2. Another flex, though, could be quite nice. I think we'll take Seeing Red here. And then, yeah, we've got to rest. I was going to contemplate not resting, but we're on 24 HP. We have to rest. And now I'm thinking, do we want to fight this elite? It really depends what it is. If we get another one of those rooms with 3... Oh, no, that was an elite. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, we got a relic. If we fight another room with... Let's do it. Let's do it. You know, go big or go home, right? Someone said that? Okay. This guy's going to do 12 right away. We do have 10 ready to defend with. That's not necessarily bad. I think we spot weakness, flex, disarm. Yeah, we can play everything here. So we'll disarm, we'll headbutt, we'll anger, and then we'll headbutt. And then we will put flex back at the top. Not bad. Not a bad start. He's weak. He's not going to deal enough damage to hurt us, which is good. He's going to hurt himself, which is even better. So, flex. We're not going to use feed because I want to keep that. So I'm going to shrug it off to draw a card. He's not vulnerable, and so dropkick's not going to work. But we can thunderclap to make him vulnerable, then dropkick him, and then strike. We probably should have defended there. Thinking about it, he's going to deal 12. We've got 9. So the defend might have been a better call than the strike, but I think both were valid. 19. Do not like that. Could heal for 8. But I think instead I'm going to block. I'm going to take the 13 on the nose, and I'm just going to do this, and can't do that. I'm just going to do that. Play all the cards. Okay. Coming in for 16. I think Seeing Red is going to come in useful here. It's going to allow us to gain an extra mana, which means that we can play Reaper to get some HP back, defend to not take so much damage, and then strike. Yeah, I think that was the right play. We're going to leave with not a lot of HP here, which is kind of the story of the game so far, but I didn't even check if we had feed or not then, but I don't think we did. 34 gold, a Regal Pillow, heal 15 extra HP when you rest. That's good because we're probably about to go rest again. A weak potion, which means we can apply weak to the enemies, and then a new card if we want it. Another Seeing Red might not be terrible. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Seeing Red, it feels like objectively good, but at the same time, it does take up space in our deck. I think I'll take it though. I'll take another Seeing Red. All right, chest. Something good. 70 gold, and then another relic. The first time you lose HP, each combat, draw 3 cards. Also not bad. Drawing cards is usually always a good thing. And then now we get to choose whether or not we want to go fight another elite. I think we do. These relics, they add up to a win, I think. And so we'll rest here. We get extra HP from the pillar, taking us up to 77, which is good. And I feel confident now that we can beat this elite. And watch when this is the one that kills us, because I said I feel confident. Who needs HP anyway? Exactly. Okay, so we got 27 damage coming at our face. Don't love it, but let's Thunderclap to make everyone vulnerable. Let's then drop kick because it's free. I'm gonna go for the weak guy because I want to get him killed first. Then, do we Reaper? I think we Reaper just so we can get some HP back. I kind of want to headbutt, but I think Reaper's the better call here. It deals more damage and it also gives us HP back. So, yeah, this is fine. We got this, chat. We got this. You can do it, greed. Yeah, we are being a bit greedy, are we? Trying to go for all the relics. Okay, so that was we took damage, so we drew 3 extra cards. Might as well Seeing Red, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we might as well Seeing Red here. Just so that we can do pretty much everything. Let's spot weakness. Give us some extra strength. Let's defend and defend. And then Seeing Red again. And then strike, anger. Yeah, so we'll do this to kill him. And then we don't have quite enough to kill this guy, but we can try. And by try, I just mean start killing him. And then we are going to defend for 15, so we're going to take 3. But again, that's fine. We do have these potions up here. I think I'm going to save these for the boss fight. I don't think we're going to need them on this one. He has the lizard tail, so his HP is no problem yet. Exactly. We should be fine. I think we've got this second floor done, hopefully. So you definitely feed here to get that extra HP, like max HP that's permanent, and then flex. And then we are going to lose... do we want... Yeah, let's disarm. I was going to bash, but I think disarm's the smarter move. Okay. Again, if push comes to shove, there is another campfire before the big boss fight. And even after this one, we can go to a campfire if needs be, which I think we might do, because all you really get from these guys is golden cards. I think we've got enough cards, maybe. We could do with 1 or 2 more, but for the most part, we don't need gold or cards, I don't think. So here we can defend and then just strike. Didn't need to defend, but, you know, it's fun to play it sometimes. Relic coming in useful there, giving us some extra HP. 29 gold. The Dream Catcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Okay. And then apply 6 poison. Poison? Apply 6 poison is a poison potion. I think I'm going to get rid of this elixir. Exhaust all status and curse cards from your hand. I think I'm going to discard that. You can only hold 3 potions. I'm going to replace it with the poison potion. And then feel no pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain full block. Again, you can build specific decks or try to build specific decks that work around like exhaust cards and stuff like that, but we don't really have a deck like that. Although we do have a lot of Seeing Red and a few other cards that do have exhaust in the title. We've got quite a few exhaust cards, so it might not be terrible, but I don't think I'm going to take it. Gain 7 block, exhaust a random card in your hand. Also, I don't think is very good. I will, however, take Iron Wave Plus, because dealing 7 attack and getting 7 shield, I think is good. Let's go to the fire here, and instead of resting, let us smith a card. So here we can upgrade a card. So for example, before we saw disarm, you can turn disarm, for example, into disarm plus if you do it at a campfire. I think I am going to... Part of me really wants to upgrade Reaper, although it's not great. If it brought it down to a 1 cost card, that would be insane. Making it deal 5 damage instead of 4, I don't think is really worth it. Seeing Red being free is pretty huge. Feed, doing more damage there is also pretty huge. Gaining extra strength. Losing extra strength. Dealing 14. I think you got to upgrade Flex, right? Yeah, I'm going to upgrade Flex. This looks like you could actually be a win or at least a third floor boss. I hope so. I have faith that we can do this. All right, so we got 3 of these guys who do get stronger over time. So, Thunderclap, Reaper. Yeah, I think why not? We're gonna get some fill us back to max HP there. That was essentially a campfire rest just in a turn, which I like. So everyone is getting stronger here. My power is unmatched with that lovely caca. All right, Vulnerable's one off. I would like to apply Vulnerable again. Unfortunately, we can't. So I think here, don't want to use my potions again. I'm going to save those probably for the boss. Let's spot weakness to get that extra strength. Can we kill anybody? That's going to deal 18, and then we can deal 27. So I don't think we can quite kill anybody, unfortunately, but we can get someone quite low. And thinking about it, oh no, even if I had done it to this guy, it would have taken him down to 4. I was thinking they take 3 damage when they hit me, and so maybe we could have killed them there, but I don't think we could. Might have been a good idea to use Seeing Red and get a block, but at the same time, it's fine. We don't die in the Spire, hopefully. That's the plan. Okay, let us see here. So I think you've got to feed, right? Get that extra max HP again. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Let us think. So I'm thinking here we can kill... How much does this do? 14. I'm thinking we can kill this guy with feed. Let's put Seeing Red at the top. Then let's feed on him. And then let's Iron Wave so that we get enough block to not get hit by this guy and also kill that guy. Yeah, we got this. We have got this. He stands no chance. All right, 12 damage. Can we kill him in this turn? I don't think so, just because we got so many Seeing Reds, which might come in useful, actually, depending on what we get. Not really. 12 damage. We really wish we had another attack. One more attack would kill him. This is where those Seeing Reds are just taking up space that we don't need. If that had been like a strike even, we could have taken a win there. But we're not going to take any damage from that, which is good. We got some more max HP from this fight, which is always nice. And he's dead. Okay, we did it. Gold. Corruption skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhaust it. That's not... See, that's, again, it's kind of short term, right? If you play that on turn 1, it means that all of your cards, or like half of your cards, are free going forward. But it means your deck's going to cycle out cards very quickly, which I don't like. And then Sever Soul, Exhaust all... I don't think we're going to take any of these. We've seen all those before. I'm not interested. I'm not buying what you're selling. Both these are the same. We'll go for the leftmost one. This plant man who is malleable. On taking attack damage, gains 3 block. Gain increases as malleable is triggered. Resets at 3. Okay, sure. So, he's going to attack. We're going to spot weakness. We're going to flex. We're going to defend. He's doing 21. That's going to take us to 16. And then we're going to hit him. He is going to deal quite a bit of damage to us here, which I don't love. Part of me is quite tempted to use like a poison potion here, or maybe even a weak potion. I don't think the weak potion would be terrible, so I think we Thunderclap, which makes the drop kick free. That drop kick then goes in. That's quite good. I think we can get this guy, right? Maybe? That's going to deal 18. Plus 14 is more than 30, yeah. But he does have 34. Can we do more damage? I don't think we can do any more damage than that. Let me run the numbers here. So that's going to deal 18. Plus 14 is what? 32? He's on 34. I think he's going to gain 4 or 5 when we attack him. So no, we can't kill him here. Oh no, yeah, anger is free. Let's try this. 11? 14. Oh, perfect. Whoo! We've done it. Was he vulnerable? I don't know. That seemed a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Another feed is not necessary, I don't think. We will skip. All right. So, I think we're going to play it risky here. We could heal up to full HP before the second boss, but I think that's excessive. I think what's going to help us out a lot more is smithing another card. And that card, I think might be like Thunderclap. I really like Thunderclap. And dealing 7 damage is top tier. I'll take it. Okay. Boss 2. I haven't fought this guy before, but he looks cool as heck. The enemy's intentions are unknown. So flex, strike. We can spot weakness, but it makes no difference. Okay, so he's spawning some more guys in. That's a lot of damage. I think we've got to shrug it off. I think we'll also see red so that we can defend. Defend? These are very strong little guys. I don't love that. I don't love that one bit. Also, let's, on my turn, I'm going to poison this guy. I might also, yeah, I should have used these on turn 1, I think, to get the most benefit out of them, but I think I'm going to use, like, almost all of these here. So, putting poison on this guy means that he's going to take 6 damage a turn. Every turn it goes down by 1, so next turn he'll take 5 damage, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. The strength potion gives us permanent extra strength, and the weak potion makes him deal less damage. Okay, now that that's all taken care of, let's also see here. So, I'm thinking that we might want to bash just so we get the free drop kick, and we can also see red in order to play Iron Wave. Disarm is quite good, but this guy's already weak, so I think that we bash this guy and then drop kick him as well. And then we see red. And then we could probably kill this guy, but Reaper, Reaper's nice. That's going to kill this guy, but not this guy. I don't know if we can kill this guy anyway, but we could kill this guy and disarm him, which could be huge. And then also game block. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this, and let's disarm you. We did have this, so we might be able to kill that guy, actually. But still, I think that was not a bad play. You can kill both minions? Gosh dang it. That's what I get for reading Twitch chat after already playing. If we can get, oh, feed works well here, I guess. So, spot weakness to get the permanent strength boost. Thunderclap? No, I want to feed this guy, right? And then Thunderclap. I think that was the better course of action. I still don't know what this guy does. You are mine. Oh, gosh. Oh, he tried giving us a bunch of debuffs. I see. The ginger is... We got such value for money out of that ginger. It's madness. So I think we bash here to make him vulnerable. And then we headbutt. It's 22 damage. We want spot weakness at the top. And then anger, taking him even further. Okay, he's halfway there. I do know some bosses kind of come back and will deal... They'll have like a second phase. Really hope that's not the case here. He's not attacking, so that's kind of okay. Flex. Spot weakness. Although he does have vulnerable, and so that makes this free. So I think we do that and then Reaper. That kills him and does damage to him and then gives us HP back. Yeah. That checks out. He's still taking damage from the poison, which is good. His weakness, I think, is worn off. But now he's doing his question mark thing, I think, to bring these guys back. Not much we can do this turn, but just strike him a lot. And again, we do leave this battle with full HP, and so it doesn't really matter how much damage we take here. Like, at all. It works out quite nicely. I think we start with a shrug off, just to draw. Spot weakness. And then we shouldn't drop kick, I don't think. We just anger. 15, 13, 28. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that'll kind of like get this guy back into his cycle of trying to spawn more in again. Question marks? Yeah, okay, cool. So question marks mean thunderclap. Twin strike is better than normal strike. And then normal strike as well. You've got 7 HP left. We could do this. Yeah. I'm not even breaking a sweat. I don't know if killing this guy is going to kill this guy. I'm going to try it. It does. Awesome. Another achievement. We defeated the Collector. Flippin' A. Could we possibly win our first game on stream? So, we get to choose another legendary card. Double tap. This turn, your next attack is played twice. Not terrible, especially with big attacks. Offering. Lose 4 HP, gain 2 mana, draw 3 cards, exhaust. I do very much so like this card. And then double your strength, exhaust. I think we're going to take Offering. I quite like it. Isaac is live. What in the world? I am. I'm live. We did it. All right. Choose a relic. Choose and add 5 cards to your deck. Max HP is lowered by 20%. Whenever you lose HP, draw 1 card. And then potions always drop after combat. I think I'm going to take the White Beast statue. I don't think we need 5 more cards. I don't think that I want to get less HP. I don't think the card draw is worth it, although it might be. No, I'm going to go with the horse, so we get more potions. That means we can feel good about using those potions more often, because up until now, I've been saving those potions until the boss fight, which works, but I would like to be able to use them as we go. So again, kind of want to fight as many of these elites as possible here. I think we're going to go here, 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 here. So campfire, elite. And then campfire, where's the next elite? Campfire, chest, question mark, shop. We got a lot of gold. Elite, question mark. It looks like we can only fight 1 elite no matter what we do. Oh no, we fight 1 here, don't we? So we can fight 2 elites. Which is, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll start down here. We'll get as many question marks as possible. Why no shop? Early shop? I think the shop is all right, but I usually find that the question marks, I guess we could have gone like this way. But I've done it now. I'll stick to this route. Okay, so first floor of combat. Let's see here. Do I want to disarm right away? I don't like these guys. These guys have thorns, and so thorns, when receiving attacks, deal damage back. So they are basically like us having the bronze scales there. Third floor elites are really unforgiving, so you should plan ahead. Okay. we'll see, because obviously, once we get to this point here, we can then decide whether or not we want to go and fight this guy or, you know, kind of detour away from him and go straight for the boss. We don't have to fight both of them, but... And also, same thing's true, I guess, when we get... oh, no, it's not really, is it? Once we get... If we get here and it's not looking good... Oh, no, not even then. We could detour here, but no, we have to fight 1 elite, don't we? Well, we don't have to, but I would like to fight 1 elite. So, let's see here. We're going to take 16. We do still regen for 6. Let's... defend. What does Exploder do? On death, deals 8 damage to you. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll strike. I kind of want to deal big damage to this guy, and so I want to kill him in as few attacks as possible so we don't end up getting a lot of thorn attacks back at us. Okay, so I think here we will... Do I want to Offering? I think I will Offering. Does lose us 4 HP. We get more cards, more mana. I should have really counted before I drew, just in case, because we could have overrun there and not got not enough space in our hand. So we'll flex to get more strength, and it's flex plus, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will Seeing Red, so we can play every card in our hand, even though we might not need to. Spot weakness. And then, what we got? 14, 13, 13. 12. So I think we can kill this guy for sure. Yeah, 20, 14, and then... I don't want to use 12 on him, but then I don't want to use 26 either. Yeah, no, 26 kills. Yeah, we'll do this. And then... Yeah, this. I think if we put up defend, then the thorns won't hit us. They'll hit the defend. Yeah, they do. Okay, cool. All right. He did up his thorns there, which I don't love. And I would love to feed this guy as well. So that's going to deal damage to us. And then we'll put, of course, Flex back at the top. But then we can just feed. Nice. Almost at 100 max HP. I like it. 20 gold, a Swift Potion. And then either Hemokinesis Plus, lose 2 HP, deal 18 damage. Add 2 wounds to your hand, 15 block, or Headbutt. I think we will take Hemokinesis Plus. 18 damage is huge, especially if we can get some of that strength buff going on. That could be great. We're getting close to kind of... I like to have a deck that's about 25 cards, and so we're kind of getting close to that. I think anywhere from like 20 to 30 is kind of that acceptable range for me. Too many more when your deck kind of bloated, and too few when you don't really have that many good cards in there. You're probably mostly strikes and defends. So these guys are all going to defend. Lifelink, if the other enemies are still alive, revives in 2 turns at 50% HP. So we've got to kill these guys all simultaneously. Okay, so we'll flex. We will disarm, just because why not? And then bash. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too much shield. Less than 12? 12. Okay. Remember, we do get a potion every combat now as well, so using our potions isn't terrible. Again, offering always doesn't feel like a bad time to use it, ever, really. That's going to give us a bunch of extra cards. Really hope we get Seeing Red there, but that's fine. What do I want to use here? So we're going to take 22 damage if we don't defend. Feeding's not really an option. So I think we need to defend. No one's vulnerable, and so we can't do anything with that, really. I think here we want to Hemokinesis, just because it's so good. And they got so much shield as well. And then, following that, I think I'm going to Headbutt this guy to put Flex back at the top. I do want to kind of keep feed to hopefully get our max bonus up as well. This guy's vulnerable, so that's free. Oh, I should have done that right away, because, oh, the combo, I knew Flex Plus was going to be there. Okay. Yeah. Bit of a misplay, but that's fine. And then, in the interest of trying to keep all these guys somewhat even on HP, we'll do that. Okay, so we are going to take quite a bit of damage here. We're going to take 16. Don't think that's too bad. All right. Reaper does get us 15 health back here, which is good. I think I'll shrug it off. Followed by Thunderclap. Followed by Seeing Red, followed by Reaper. Yeah, I like that. It brings them all. I like Reaper. Reaper is such a good card. He's going to heal up for another 12. But they are all quite close to death, which I like. And they do take 2 turns to come back, and so we can probably kill... He's already dead. We can spot weakness here to bring that back. Then we can shrug it off to get another card. Gain some mana. Twin strike this guy to kill him, and then, yeah, he's dead. We did it. And we're back up to 90. Awesome. Weak potion, I like it. We should start using these because otherwise we're going to fill up our slots. Flame Barrier Plus. Gain 16 block whenever you are attacked this turn. Deal 6 damage to the attacker. Not bad. 16 block's good, but 2 mana is quite expensive. Deal 13 damage. Apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. I like this, kind of, but I think our deck is fine. So I'm going to go here. Do I want to go to that shop? If I go to that shop, it means I can only get 1 more elite. We'll go to this room first. We'll make the decision in a second. Oh, it's more enemies. Okay, so we can either... so we can either fight these guys and get a relic, so we can treat it like an elite room, or we can flee. Of course we're going to fight these guys, because I want those relics. I'm too greedy. I'm letting the greed get the better of me. Oh, this is not an enemy? This looks like an enemy right here. That's sneaky. Okay, so I think you've always got a Thunderclap. We did take damage there, which is not great, but I think Thunderclap's just too good not to use. And then we will strike you, because these guys deal damage with the thorns. And so I want to get these guys once we've got our strength up a bit. The greed. The greed. Okay. I think I will use my weak potion here as well. So, too many good cards here. I want to use Offering, but that's going to, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to draw us 3 more cards. We're going to lose one of them at least. So, let's think about this. I would like to Reaper. But I would like to Reaper once we've got maybe a buff to our strength. And so I am going to play an Anger just because it's free. I'm then going to Offering to fill our hand with so many cards. I'm then going to do this to get us even more goodness. Well, then Spot Weakness. Nobody is vulnerable, and we don't have any way to make people vulnerable, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could draw to try and get vulnerable. And the block's not going to hurt anyway. Didn't get vulnerable, that's fine. We will then Reaper, because I don't think there's a better way for us to get more strength in this. Taking us back up almost to full HP. We did lose a little bit of our block there, but that's fine. And then from there, I think Iron Wave is a no-brainer. Means we're not going to take damage from the block there. And then after that, we could disarm here, but I think just Twin Strike. I think that worked well. Yeah. Don't like Burn. Burn is a curse that does burn us actively. I'm very glad that the Bronze Scales don't cause us to take damage from the Thorns. Yeah, at the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Not great. We will flex here. I would very much like to not take 12 damage, which means I'm going to have to, play this. 17 isn't even going to kill this guy, so I think I'm going to kill this guy, even though he's the only one not attacking. And then we'll put, of course, Flex Plus back at the top. Do not underestimate the elite enemies. I died many times to them, especially on the 3rd floor. Okay. Okay. I will, I've only beaten the game once. I've only been to the 3rd floor once. This is my 2nd time here, so we'll see how things go. I think we've got this, right? Flex Plus, obviously. Kill this guy, and then kill this guy. Yeah. Back up to 76. All right, 48 gold. Whenever you play a power, heal 2 HP. We don't really have powers, but that's fine. The potion's always nice to have. And then Inflame, Infernal Blade. Add a random attack card to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. I think this is a really good card because you can get some quite powerful attack cards, some that cost more than 1 to play normally, and you can play them for free. It is a bit random. It does add that element of randomness to your deck, but at the same time, I quite like it. So we're definitely going to fight one elite, no matter where we go. I think I'm going to go for this one. This one just gives us more options, right? Because then we can heal up, we can go to the chest, we can choose where we go from here, and we can choose whether or not we want to fight a 2nd elite after that, right? So yeah, I'm going to go this way. All right. 300? This is not an elite, right? No, this is just a standard, bog standard fight, and this guy's got so much health. So there's no point spotting weakness here. I feel like we might as well Reaper. Do we want to Reaper? I kind of want to Reaper. But at the same time, I think this is the better play. We didn't need to block, but why not, right? I'm hoping more so that we can get the Reaper again later on, because it is an exhaust card, so it does go away. So I think saving it for later is going to be better here. Always want a Thunderclap. Gives you the free drop kick. Disarm makes him weaker. Shrug it off lets us draw a card. We can't play Seeing Red now, but that's fine. Again, this is going to be a long fight, and so maybe having that Seeing Red for later might come in useful. Not this one, the other one. Alright, so at this point, this is... so we'll bash to make him vulnerable. Then I'm going to Seeing Red, just in case this gives us a bad card. But yeah, look at that. Deal 17 damage, strength affects this card 3 times. It's great. So we'll deal 25 damage there, 10 there, and then 7 there. I like it. You will get strength this fight, and it might be a longish fight. Yeah, that was also my thinking. So flex plus always. I don't think we can kill this guy here. Obviously, he's got 200 HP, so I think we are going to take that damage. I will drink my block potion. That's going to completely nullify that. And so, in that case, then let's headbutt. Put flex plus to the top of the draw pile, as always. Take the 2 damage on the chin to deal 34 damage. Oh my goodness, I'm a fool. What happened there? I have no idea what happened there, but I'm going to play offering anyway. Oh, I took damage for the first time in the combat, maybe? And then we can put flex plus back. Oh, no, we can't. Was that not the right? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it was, but flex plus is already back in the deck. I see. That deals 28 damage. I don't want to feed yet, though, is the thing. I don't want to feed yet, so I'm going to do this. We are kind of putting a lot of faith in getting the right cards at the right time. You know, getting feed just as we need it is unlikely. Howdy. Hey, Cooperman. Welcome. Currently slaying some spires. Yeah, the first time you lose HP, you gain 3 cards. Yeah, I didn't expect to lose HP at that time is all. So now it's still only going to do 5 because we don't have... Oh, we do have Flex Plus, of course. So that could do 9 now, giving us even more, which is nice. Thunderclap. Do I want a Thunderclap? So that deals 29 damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to Thunderclap and then Reaper. Because again, we could get it. We could wait and try and get it again, but I think at this point we might not cycle through our deck another time. He's real low. Hey Isaac, just joined. How are you and what is this game? I'm good. This is called Slay the Spire. It's a fairly new game in early access on Steam, and it is a bunch of fun. It's a deck building roguelike card game that I am having a lot of fun with. So we'll spot weakness to get strength. We will see red to get the extra mana. We'll bash, take him down to 20, and then kill him. Easy win. Another Swift Potion. I don't know if I love the Swift Potions, but I guess they are nice to have. We should probably use them more often. Cleave, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Deal 12 damage. Can upgrade as many times as you want. I don't think I'm going to take any of these again. We've had Flame Barrier offered to us before. I don't think we need it. We've got, like, in my opinion, the perfect size of a deck. And so I'm going to stick with that. Hate these guys with the Thorns. Really not into that. That's fine. So, a lot of damage here again. We got, like, what, 23 coming at us. So I think... Do I want to see red here? I think I might draw some cards. That way we can Flex Plus. We can Headbutt. And again, I'm not going to attack these guys just yet because they're so powerful. I think I'm going to Headbutt this guy, even though he's not attacking, just because I don't want his effect to come into play. Headbutt automatically put Flex at the top of the draw pile because that's the only card it could do, which is fine. We will see red here. We will deal 11. But it's a little overkill, but I want him dead. And then we'll defend. Why do we have 2 bots doing the same command? I don't know. I have no idea. But for some reason, Moobot and Nightbot are both trying to tell people in the Twitch chat what's going on. All right, I love starting with Flex Plus. It's great. Having Offering and Seeing Red is also great. 3, 6, 7. So we can use this right away. Now what do I want to do? I want to give everybody Vulnerable. I would like to Spot Weakness. The Vulnerable makes the drop kick free. I want to see what this gives us. Uppercut, deal 21 damage, apply weak and vulnerable. So I think we want to Reaper here. And then following that, we want to just kill this guy. And then we can kill this one next turn. And we're almost back to full HP. Reaper, because our deck is very defense light. It doesn't have a lot of defense in it. And so having... So anyway, I can get more... Oh yeah, I can feed. Oh, I love it. But we've got cards like Feed. We've got cards like... whatever I just used. What the heck was it? Reaper, that gives us HP back. You know, we've got things like Offering that do take HP away from us, and Hemokinesis. And so we do kind of use our HP as a currency in this deck, but then having those extra cards that just bring us back so powerfully as well. Our strength gets ramped up with the card I keep using but keep forgetting the name of, which is Flex Plus. And so we bump the strength up. We then use Reaper to get a ton of HP back. I like it. I like what we've got going on here. Extra energy is always nice. We don't need another Seeing Red. We don't need Body Slam. I'm quite tempted by another Infernal Blade, just because these tend to work out quite nicely. But again, I think our deck might be fine. So Isaac, how do you like this game? I love this game. I am very much a fan of this game. We will Smith here. And I think, what does this do? Makes it free. That's quite big, actually. I might do that. Offering, we draw 5 cards. That's a bit excessive, I think. We're already drawing enough cards. The number of cards we draw is not the problem. Killing extra damage wouldn't be terrible. I think I'm going to do Infernal Blade. It's a free attack that costs 0 and it's free, so it's no downside really, I don't think. But no, I do really like this game. I've been playing it a fair bit in my free time since I got it, and it's just a game I keep wanting to come back to. Okay, so 20 damage. We do have 10 HP, that's fine. So we will flex. Thunderclap. Probably should have shrugged it off earlier, but I'll shrug it off now. Let's Hemokinesis on one of these guys. 34 damage is pretty huge. Oh, that's why we did it. We took our first damage, and therefore I see we took our first damage from using a card that we played. Okay. Cost 1 less for each time we lost HP in combat, deal 21 damage. We might as well try and just get rid of this guy as soon as possible, right? And I'm quite tempted to to just go in with the energy potion and kill one of these right off. Because he's going to give us a negative effect with the potion. Deals 9. Plus, what, 4 would be 13? We could kill one of these guys with the... Yeah, let's do it. We get a thing every turn anyway, and so I feel like it's almost silly of us not to. What is their effect? Oh, at the start of this turn, gain 3 strength. So they ramp up. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so... I think here we can disarm. We can Iron Wave. I think we draw 3 extra cards. We see red. We defend, and we anger. Was hoping for a bit more attack in that turn so I could deal some more damage to him, but not taking damage is also pretty good. Okay, our favorite, I really like Offering. I think it's really good. 14 damage. Okay. Flex Plus is in the discard pile, and so I think what we do here is we headbutt to make sure Flex Plus is at the top. We then Offering to get Flex Plus out with some other cards. We then Flex Plus. We bash, which makes Dropkick free, which kills him. Okay. Gold, Happy Flower, every 3 turns, gain an extra mana. Nice to have, doesn't hurt us at all. Gain 2 dexterity from the potion, and then Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Not a terrible power to have. Might be quite good to get that out early on. Deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, and then Clash Plus. I think I'm going to skip. I think our deck is nice. It's lean. It's got some good combinations in it. I like it. I don't think we need to heal here. I think we've got enough HP. So I'm going to Smith again. Let's go. If that did less HP, I might like that more. Seeing red for free is always nice. Dropkick maybe? 8 damage. 12 damage. Gaining extra strength, I think, is the play here. Because strength is kind of the bedrock of everything being great in our deck. And so, yeah, we'll upgrade spot weakness here. Upgrading spot weakness, it just it makes everything better. It's like an overall general upgrade. So, at this point, I think I'm going to go with this one, just because, again, it gives us options going forward. I guess this one also gives us options going forward, but this one allows us to kind of veer off this way if we want to. Although, yeah, this one also, it doesn't matter which one we go to here, I don't think. But I'm going to take this one. Strawberry, raise your max HP by 7. I'll take it. It doesn't hurt. I'm quite tempted to just go to a question mark room here. It could be a fight. See, if we go here, we're going to have 2 fires, which I don't think we need. And so I think I'm going to go question mark, shop, elite, question mark. Yeah. Let's do that. Not a fight, please? Okay. Before you lies a decorated altar in some ancient entity. To some ancient entity. Duplicate a card in your deck. Oh, please. Give me another Flex Plus all day long. I know I just said our deck's a good size, but I'll take an extra Flex Plus any day of the week. As you head upwards, hopping from floating shape to another, you slip, you begin to fall. While you free fall, you consider your options, land safely with your greatest techniques, channel a power to survive the fall. So we can either lose a defend or lose feed. We'll lose a defend, obviously. That one was not great. I would have liked whatever the third option was, but I guess that's fine. Okay, so we got a lot of gold here. Let's look at the relics. Whenever you get whenever you get to a rest site, start the next combat with +2 mana. Not really that useful for us now. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Really nice relic to have. And then whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. I don't think we're going to take that much damage, less than 5 now. And so I don't know if that's necessarily useful. This is a definite buy. Cha-ching. Potions, I think we're fine. Explosive potion, I mean, this is our last shop, right? So we kind of might as well spend money here if we want to. You know, like, for example, buying this relic, even if we might not get use out of it, it's better than just holding onto the gold for no reason, I think. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies is pretty big. With Offering, we do play 5 cards quite often, as well as with, what's it called? The I card. I'm so bad with these card names right now. As well as with Seeing Red. So that could be useful. Do we want to remove a card? We've only got 2 defense. Would I like to remove a card? Part of me's kind of saying, yeah, just like get rid of a strike. Like I don't think we need it. Someone says you should take Rupture, or you could take Rupture. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. Yeah, I guess that's actually pretty big. I'll take that because we've got a few cards that do that to us, don't we? Let's remove a strike. I know we're down to only a few now, but we'll do that. We can't afford this, so there's no need. I will take this just because it's pretty good. Let's leave. All right, I am ready. We're almost full HP. Big bald head right here. Slow. For each card you play this turn, giant head takes 10% more damage from attacks. For each card played this turn. Okay, so that's just like a general debuff. All right. So I think we should get this out of the way early so we can get our strength going up. We'll then shrug it off so that we're ready to defend this guy. And then I don't want to use feed so early. Yeah, we'll end our turn. Not great. I see the update of the game since last I played. The upgrade for Offering used to be lose 3 HP, draw 4 cards, instead of lose 5 HP, draw 4 cards. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I thought so as well. I think last time I played Offering was just cheaper HP-wise, but maybe it's just too good. Speaking of which, let's Offering. Then let's Flex Plus. This is free, you might as well. Deal 7, double the 13 damage to all enemies. Do I want to disarm? Probably, right? Yeah, let's disarm you. We're going to get blocked from this anyway, which is good. I don't think there's any need to Seeing Red here. Is there 1, 2, 3? No, I don't think we need to see red. I think we can just do this. We can do this. We can do this. 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 And then the dropkick's not going to give us the extra effect, but we might as well use it anyway. Maybe we should have defended, taken less damage, but we could always heal. The game is still in development and balancing is still in progress. Yep, of course, it is in early access. And so I think they release like a weekly update with new balancing stuff and occasionally new content. So, no need to spot weakness because it doesn't do anything. I think we headbutt to make sure that, you guessed it, Flex Plus goes to the top of the draw pile. Then we just strike and strike. Again, spot weakness doesn't do anything, so there's no need. He's got so much health. 500 HP is mad. He's counting down, which I don't like. I think when he finishes that countdown, he's going to hit us with a bit. Yeah, someone in Twitch chat said he hits hard. Okay, so if we flex plus, thunderclap to make him vulnerable, and then hemokinesis for 54. I love it. And again, defense not going to do anything, but I'll take it. We're going down to half HP. I love that double flex plus play though. That's great. We've got so many relics as well. All right. Okay, 28 hits. Now let's do that. I think we also want to defend as well, just to take as little damage as possible. And then cleave. Oh no, we want a twin strike, right? And anger. Okay. This guy might deal some damage to us. Do we have a fire after this? Not directly, but we do have a fire before the boss fight. I think we are going to end up resting here unless we get a really nice Reaper player. Which is possible. 33. Ah! Whew. So, that's a lot of damage. I think we've got a bash. They don't give us too many options here. I think we'll see red just so we can play all three of these. And then we could deal damage, but there's not really a need for it. Should have done that earlier, I guess, but having 7's not bad. And also, I completely forgot that the relic here gives us 6 block if we don't play any block, which is nice. 38. He does hit hard. I kind of hit this. So we'll do that. And then we just Reaper and Anger? I think so. Reaper gives us some HP back. Anger. We're still going to take 30 hits here, which I kind of hit. But at the same time, I think we just got to goodbye. You're not going to win, my friend. Hopefully. This next turn, he might. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so Flex Plus, Spot Weakness, 15. Thunderclap makes him vulnerable. And then Headbutt deals 40. Are we going to die? No. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. We are saved by nothing. Oh, no. We're going to lose. We still have the lizard tail. Somebody in Twitch chat is right. We still have the lizard tail. I was going to use the deal 10 damage to all enemies to hopefully push him over the edge, but we do still have the lizard tail, so we're not going to die just yet. When we die, we come back to life with full HP. Oh, no. How much HP? No, yeah, the lizard tail kicked in. Okay. That's not great. I will admit. Really is not great. Would have liked to have saved that for the last boss. But upon pickup, choose and upgrade a power. Okay, I might as well upgrade this, I guess, then. It makes it free. More dexterity, and then potentially another card, but at the same time, I'm not interested. Whew, damn, yeah, I know. That was, I almost lost it there. I thought we were done for. I was going to be very upset if we just lost. But then again, we're getting close to the end. We've only got like 2 more rooms until we're over. Really wish this wasn't a fight. Really do wish this wasn't a fight, but it does give us a chance to use feed here. So, let us get this, see what it is. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Not terrible. This guy has barricade, which means he keeps his block between turns. Normally you lose your block at the end of a turn. He's going to get even more block as well, but I think I'm going to go for this guy. Can I kill this guy? Yeah. Again, I don't want to deal damage to this guy until we actually have to. And until we've got like a lot of HP to, not a lot of HP, a lot of strength to do it. We had 15 strength last time. That's mad. 54. Okay. So, always Flex Plus. 23. I think we... So, when we take damage for the first time, we are going to draw cards. So, I think we do this to specify that I want Flex Plus at the top. And then if we anger this guy, we're going to draw Flex Plus. No? The first time you lose HP in each combat, draw 3 cards. Does not count as a combat because it's a question mark room. That's annoying. I think I'm going to kill this thing, though. We're going to take damage to do it, but... Excuse me? Now I get Flex... What? I'm not sure what happened there, but at the same time, use one potion at least. I guess we can use, like, we can discard them if they're not useful. I feel like we should maybe use dexterity, maybe. Yeah, let's bomb out dexterity here. Then I'm thinking we will shrug it off. I think we've got to offering. I also kind of want to Reaper here, but let's bash for the vulnerable. Let's drop kick because it's free. And then, yeah, let's heal some max HP. Not a lot, but some. He's only got 28 HP left, so I think we should be able to finish this guy off, no matter what here. And then we're going to rest up, and then we're going to fight the big boss. Ah! We could do with much more HP than we have. So I'm kind of thinking that I might try and just prolong this game a little bit. Let's think. Gain 7 block. If we dexterity again, let's gain 9 block. Deal 17 damage. I would very much like another turn to try and get Reaper, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot he's got Artifact, of course. That's not not what I was after. Oh, he's dead, but we are so low on HP. Okay, gold, a regen potion, that's nice to have. And then, what do we have here? Perfected Strike, Flame Barrier, and Rampage. Deal 8 damage every time this card is played. Increases damage by 4 for this combat. No. Alright, we're definitely going to rest. We have to. So we're at 81. Dreaming? Ooh, deal 14 damage, apply 3 weak. I don't think we're going to take it, though. Clothesline plus sounds quite good, but I think I'm just going to proceed to the fight. Okay. This is it. Final fight of the game. We're fighting a donut and a big triangle. I think we definitely use our regen potion. We get 3 HP every turn for 5 turns. We rupture so that whenever we lose HP from a card, we gain a strength. We're going to lose HP from a card right now because I'm going to offering, which is going to bump our strength up. Was really hoping I get Flex Plus, which I did. Going to spot weakness on this guy to get even more strength, giving us a ludicrous amount of strength right away here, which I love. We could Reaper into like almost full HP here, which I think I am almost certainly going to do. 107, I like it. I don't think there was a way for me to get more strength there, so that's fine. And then we don't have any way to defend against the other 10. Focus on the triangle. I think I will, because he's attacking as well, so there's no way for us to get vulnerable either, which is a shame. But let's just do this. Let's headbutt and put Flex Plus back at the top. And then strike is better than dropkick. Anger. Okay. And that was a good first turn. We're back up to like full HP again. Almost. We didn't start at full HP like, but we're close to full HP. Don't like having dazed. It builds up it fills up our deck with trash we don't need. I don't like this guy though. This guy looks like he's gonna come in with a big attack at the end, which scares me. So Flex Plus, free attack card. Exhaust your hand, deal 17 damage for each exhausted card. So what's 17 times 3? 30, 51? Doesn't tell me, that's a shame. But I think it's 51. Let's do this. Thunderclap makes them vulnerable. And then, oh, they're not vulnerable though, because they're the artifact thing. We could deal 34, but we'd lose both of these. I think that might be worth it. I don't think we need to defend. And I don't think Hemokinesis is going to come in all that useful. So I think I will go in for 34 damage here. Might have been a waste. We'll find out, I guess. We do want to use this. Let's not forget about our explosive potion. We've no longer got our Lizard's Tail, so if we die, we die. Flex Plus. Disarm. Which doesn't work, of course. We need the block. And I think we go in with Feed. Even though we're not going to get the benefit out of it, it does mean that we get, we're not going to get the benefit out of it. So we're not going to need to use it going forward either. 32 hurts a lot. And here he comes again with 32. Flex. Phew. I do not like where this is heading. I can't use Seeing Red here. 32 again. It's so powerful. We don't die in the Spire. I know. I'm trying. Okay, once we get one of these dead, which we might be able to do this turn with this guy. 38. 38. We don't have the freaking power to do this. Okay. This is surely something. He's only got 147 left. If he doesn't attack, we might be able to bring this back. We can't spot weakness, which is really annoying. Yeah, I can't use it. There's no need. Whew, so we're at 30. I think he's going to definitely deal more than 30 this time. Circle of Power plus 3 strength. So next turn he's doing 44 damage. I think we're just done. Oh no, he's vulnerable. We can draw a card. Which lets us headbutt Flex Plus to the top of our draw pile. We're not going to draw, so it makes no difference. I would like a defend card. Oh, he dead. Yeah, I think we are just done here. We don't have what it takes. We can get him so low down. Oh, 36 HP. He's going to deal 44 damage. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Last fight. Rest in peace, Death. I wasn't prepared for this. Gosh, dang it. If we hadn't have lost that lizard tail, I think we'd have had that then. But obviously, we did it. We lost it. Close, though. Very close. Ain't no magic bringing you back. Exactly. We're not coming back from the lizard's tail there. That is madness. That was so close. I expected, when I got on stream today, like I said, I've only won once before, so I expected to play like 3 games that were all, 10 minutes long or something. But, that was close. That was good. This was a good run, though. I do agree. I liked it. I liked the combo we had. We had a lot of cards that buffed our strength. We had a lot of cards that used our HP, and then we had a lot of cards that used our buff strength to give us back HP. And so we had like a nice circle going there. I liked it. I liked it. Flippin' egg. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's stream of Slay the Spire. Thank you, everybody who came out and watched. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll probably stream more of this because I enjoy this game. I might come back tomorrow and play even more of it because it's good. Play the silent run. Yeah, we will play the silent, I think, next time I play it. Because I haven't played the silent yet. I've only played as the Ironclad, and I've seen some pretty cool stuff with poison and some extra things that the silent has that make it just different than the Ironclad. So I'm very much so interested in checking that guy out. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so already, be sure to follow so you get notified as soon as new streams start. Also, you can go check out my YouTube channel. Right now we're playing some Oxygen Not Included over there with a new episode going out in about 2 hours. So yeah, go check that out if you like it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.